Hello, my friend, and welcome back to the Simple English Hub, where you learn English in the simplest and most comfortable way. I'm so happy you're here today because we're going to talk about one of the biggest challenges for English learners: how to listen and how to speak English with confidence. Every day, thousands of learners tell me the same thing. Teacher, I understand some words, but I cannot understand the whole sentence. Or they say, Teacher, I want to speak, but when I open my mouth, my brain freezes. And if this is you, that is completely normal. Every learner in the world has experienced this moment. Listening feels too fast. Speaking feels too scary. Your mind feels full. Your tongue feels heavy. And then you think, maybe English is too difficult for me. But I want you to know right now that English is not too difficult. You simply need the right method, the right practice, and the right mindset. Let me begin by telling you a story about a student I once taught. His name is Nabil. When Nabil started learning English, he was extremely shy. He told me, Teacher, my listening is terrible. People talk too fast. I only hear noise. And when he tried to speak, he said, Teacher, the words disappear from my head. But after some time, Nabil learned something powerful. Listening and speaking are not about talent. They are about habits. They are about small daily actions. They are about practicing the same simple English again and again until your brain says, Oh, I know this. Nabil didn't become fluent in a week. He didn't transform in a month. But slowly, with simple listening and speaking practice, he started to understand more. And little by little, one small victory at a time, he began to speak. Let's begin with listening. Listening is not memorizing. Listening is not reading subtitles. Listening is not trying to understand every word. Listening is absorbing. Listening is feeling the rhythm. Listening is training your brain to connect meanings, not translations. If you want to improve your listening, you must listen every day. But you must listen in the right way. Listen to something simple. Listen to something clear. Listen to something slow. Then repeat it. Do not push yourself to understand everything. Focus on one thing, understanding the general idea. If someone says, I went to the store this morning to buy bread, you only need to understand store, morning, bread. With time, your brain fills the rest automatically. Now, let's talk about speaking. Speaking is the biggest fear for learners. Many people can understand English, but they cannot speak because they are afraid of mistakes. They think people will laugh. They think they will sound stupid. They think their accent is a problem. But let me tell you the truth. Mistakes are the doorway to fluency, not the enemy. Your accent is your identity, not a weakness. And no one who is learning a language sounds perfect. You become good at speaking when you stop waiting for perfection. You speak first, correct later. You speak small sentences. You speak slowly. You speak simply. And you speak every day, even if you are speaking to yourself. Let's practice some simple role play together. Imagine you and I are talking. I ask, "How are you today?" You answer, "I'm good. I'm learning English." I say, "What are you doing right now?" You reply, "I'm watching your lesson." I say, "Do you speak English every day?" You answer, "I try. I speak a little." You see how simple that is? You don't need long sentences. You only need courage. You only need small, clear answers. Now, imagine you're meeting someone new. They say, "Where are you from?" You reply, "I'm from India." They ask, "How long have you been studying English?" You reply, "I've been studying for 3 months." These are real sentences. These are real conversations. Speaking is not about knowing thousands of words. Speaking is about using the words you already know. Now, let's talk about a big mistake many beginners make. When listening, they think too much. They try to translate every sentence word by word in their head. And when speaking, they try to create complicated grammar before opening their mouth. This creates pressure. This creates fear. So here is the secret. When listening, stop translating. Listen for meaning. When speaking, stop planning. Speak with what you have. Fluency is not grammar. Fluency is flow. Even simple sentences sound fluent when spoken with confidence. Let me give you another story. A student named Hannah used to be terrified of speaking English. She told me, "Teacher, my pronunciation is bad. People don't understand me." I told her, "Hannah, don't focus on pronunciation. Focus on clarity." So she practiced speaking slowly, not fast, slowly. And one day she told me, "Teacher, someone understood me without asking me to repeat." That small moment changed everything for her. Speaking slowly made her sound confident. Speaking slowly made her feel strong. And that is the same gift I want for you. Let's practice some Q&A. Answer out loud, even if you're alone. What do you hear? What do you understand when someone speaks English fast? What is difficult for you when listening? What happens when you try to speak? Do you freeze? Do you forget words? Do you feel shy? Or do you feel nervous? Say your answers out loud. Feel your voice. Your voice is your tool. Your voice is your instrument. Your voice is how you grow. Now let's do a speaking challenge. Describe your room out loud for 30 seconds. Say things like, "I see my bed. I see my desk. I see my phone. The room is small. The room is quiet. Simple, clear, effective. Now describe what you are doing. I am learning English. I am listening to a lesson. I am practicing speaking. This is how you build speaking confidence. Here is your homework. Every day for the next 7 days, do 3 things. First, listen to 2 minutes of simple English audio. Not 10 minutes, not 1 hour, just 2 minutes. Listen twice. Second, repeat one small sentence you learned. Say it slowly. Say it clearly. Say it 5 times. Third, speak for 1 minute about your day. You can speak to yourself. You can speak to your phone. You can speak to your mirror. This simple habit will change your English. So, my friend, thank you for learning with me today. Listening and speaking are not magic. They are muscles. The more you use them, the stronger they become. Don't worry about sounding perfect. Don't worry about mistakes. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Walk your path. Grow at your speed and trust the process. You are learning, you are improving, and you are becoming a stronger English speaker every single day. If you enjoyed this lesson, make sure to subscribe to Simple English Hub, where you learn English in simple ways that actually work. I'm proud of you. I'm here for you, and I will see you in the next lesson. Keep speaking, keep listening, and keep shining.